All right, so now you have a funnel in place on paper. You need to get that funnel, the exact flow, right? The process you want your customers to go to, and to put it into motion in Jvzoo. So that means that you're going to need to integrate payments. Make sure that your payments go to your PayPal account. Make sure that once people purchase, they actually get access to the product, that they get a receipt, that they get a support URL or a support email address that they can answer to. That's going to ensure, first off, that you don't end up with pissed off customers, and secondly, it's just, once you do it once in Jvzoo, it's fairly easy to do it again. You just want to know how to integrate everything correctly. And trust me, it seems easy, but we have had problems at almost every launch, small problems, but you really do want to follow my instructions if you don't want anything to break along the way or not to work, because it could cost you money. So what I want you to do, first thing first, is head to Jvzoo, and then once you've logged into your account, head to sellers and then sellers dashboard. Okay, so let's just go ahead and add a product, and then in the next video I'm going to show you how to add products and to tie them in together to make a funnel, and that funnel is probably where most of the mistakes happen. Okay, so first off, when it comes to allow sales, I want you to tick yes. You could tick no until the launch day, but the problem is, if you don't untick no on the launch day, your product is not going to be available for sale, and you are going to miss out on a few sales until you realize that you in fact forgot to tick yes. See, it's a simple thing, but the difference between those two buttons is huge, right? So okay, let's just click yes on no sales. Now, show in product library. We usually click yes, but again, none of your sales are ever going to come from the product library. Again, people don't browse the product library on Jvzoo. They get recommended and sold products straight from email marketing. No one really hangs out in there, but you can select yes, of course. Now, for the launch date and time, if you decided that your launch was on the 29th of June 2017, then go ahead and type in June 29th. If you set 10 a.m. EST, see, that's EST by default, you'll have to recalculate if you mention something else as far as the time zones go. But if it's 10 a.m., I suggest you actually set the launch date in here in Jvzoo to be around 9:30, because then sales are going to be allowed starting at 9:30. And from my experience, even though we set 10 a.m., we still get some converting traffic starting about 30 minutes before the launch. I guess people either get confused or they still check out the page, and you don't want to be missing out on any sales. Now, the product, but on the other hand, if you open your cards too soon, right, like 8 a.m., that's probably going to make affiliates a bit angry, because, as far as cash contests goes, the big affiliates like to mail, the minute the offer opens, to make sure that they can rake in a bunch of sales before anyone else. Now, the product name, email marketing bonanza. Your internal product name, see, that's the product name that you'll choose to be able to find that product in your account, and it's not the name meant for customers, it's name meant for you, right? So if you have a special code you like to use, or for example, upsells, right? The front end product, we call it email marketing bonanza. The next, the first upsell called email marketing bonanza done for you service. See, you'd probably want just to call it OTO1 for you, right? So email marketing bonanza OTO1. That will make it much easier for you to find that product, and it's not going to show for customers anyways. Now, the currency, US dollars, let's go with $17. Now, the commission payout percentage, this is going to be the same commission that you mentioned on your JV page. So let's say the usual is usually 50%. We did do 100% a few times back in 2015. Worked fine, but again, if you want to increase your odds of getting affiliates if you don't know anyone in the launch game, then you certainly would like to start with a higher commission percentage. That increases the odds of people deciding to promote you, obviously. Now, the quantity, leave empty for unlimited. And then support email address, let's go with support@email marketing bonanza.com. Again, the easiest support email would be support at your domain name. Even if someone doesn't find your support URL, they can pretty much guess it, right? Landing page, sales page, screech page, pre-launch. So if you have a coming soon page, if you have a pre-launch webinar, anything like that, you want to paste the URL here. If you leave it empty, it's just not going to matter, and people are going to be sent directly to your sales page URL. Your sales page URL in this case would be http:// email marketing bonanza.com, right? So that would be your front end page. Now pass affiliate ID to sales page. This is again something that doesn't really matter, but whenever a customer heads to the not the sales page but the checkout page, all right, where they get to pay, if they scroll down, they can usually find the name or the reference of the affiliate that referred their sale. If you tick on no, then they won't be able to find that information. I usually tick yes, because I think first off, most people don't even check, right? And secondly, I think it's good to be transparent with that type of stuff. Now, thank you page. That's going to be the URL of your thank you page. So I'm going to assume it's on the same domain / thank you area or members area or access, whatever you want to call it. Now, return period, if you have a 30 days money back guarantee, is going to be 30 days. Now, this is important because the number you enter here is going to allow or make it impossible for Jvzoo to forcibly refund a purchase. If someone complains that that they should have an option to get a refund, and it says 30 days here, then Jvzoo is going to allow the refund. Now, make my product eligible for product of the day. You want to tick this because the product of the day is an extra 100 or 200 sales. Now, product of the day requires that your product actually does very well, and hopefully it will. Now, the custom Jvzoo commission payout. See, Jvzoo acts as an affiliate for all products that become products of the day. When they choose a product to be product of the day, they actually promote it to their huge email list of customers. And so that's basically a bribe here. If you're giving 50% to affiliates, Jvzoo is encouraging you to give them a higher commission percentage, and the higher this commission percentage, the higher the likeliness of your product becoming product of the day, because they choose products that will make them money. So we usually bump this to 75%. Now, affiliate approval, you definitely want to keep manual approval in. I'm going to dive into detail about why you should never choose any of those two options, but manual approval is absolutely crucial here. I don't change anything. Now, notes to affiliates. This, I would paste the same thing everywhere. That's what I usually do. I'll just type in thank you for promoting, or rather for your interest in promoting email marketing bonanza, and then I'll just paste the JV page URL one last time, and then I'm just adding this to both here. Now, scrolling up, checkout options, please specify at least one payment option. PayPal. Now, again, if you just created your Jvzoo account on that day or a few weeks back, and you haven't added a PayPal account, it'll have a button here to link it to your PayPal account. So that's it. Now, product library, I usually leave that empty because I don't really, it doesn't really matter, right? I told you it doesn't matter, so I'll go ahead and click no. Now, for the autoresponder, next video, right after this one, I'm going to present to you the three options that I think are the best for anyone getting started and who want to collect emails and start email marketing. You probably know, right, that your most valuable asset as a marketer and as a product launcher is going to be your list of customers, and you want to keep them all in the same place. You want to automate your mailing, your promotional mailings, and I have a couple options. The first one, get response. Market here was extremely expensive, but I'm glad that they added it, because I actually got a Market Hero account. But yeah, in the next video I'm going to show you how to select SendLane, get response, or Aweber, all of which are pretty good options here. But we'll just go with none here. But in the next video I'll show you how to place, how to link your autoresponder account to your product in Jvzoo. Okay. All of these options don't really matter. I'm not saying that because I'm too lazy to walk you through them, but they really don't matter. And scrolling down, you can just click on Save Product anytime now. And there you go. Your product was successfully saved. So go ahead and do that with every product in your funnel. So that would be the front end, the upsells, all right? All of your upsells, your downsells. Save them separately, and in the video after the next one, I'm going to show you how to build a funnel from scratch using Jvzoo's inbuilt funnel editor. Thank you for watching.